So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. No way through. Now there's... and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. That has ended up in no man's land. Interesting ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we have our very first corner. Now the finish! Has another go! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He could be... Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Neymar. Oh, super find. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o is offering a right smile there.
Zico goes short. Messi! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And he's following up! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Oh, now here's it. And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Zico. Played out to the left flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the runner. Oh, good ball, shots on here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Terrific header! They just took too long getting forward.
Neymar cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Musiala. Now it's Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. That'll be a throw. No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's played him through. Well, the ball just didn't work out, but... Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. DiMarco cuts it out.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zico providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Driving on and making good progress. And nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has put paid to that. And it's Messi. Oh, good ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Mbappe. Belletti. Mbappe! Decent hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Eto'o. He's through, it's 1-on-1. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
He's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Musiala really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Sostituito con il numero 7.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great hit! Oh, and again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Right back in the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Guti. That has been slung wide. And he's heaved it away. Shifted upfield. Neymar. Tries to get it clear. Zico. And he's intervened well there. Fires from distance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 42.
Time for a change in personnel.
14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 21.
Nicely spread. Bale. He's got away. Now it's Messi.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
DiMarco. Now that's well seen too. De Jong with a definite foul there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Belletti showing great feet there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Numero 23. Beckham. Lascia il campo per il numero 4.
Zico! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram. Can he finish? Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa. He's found the way through. Here comes the corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi is behind this one. Zico! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, super find. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Eto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they've got a throw. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. White. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cleared away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And that has been clubbed away. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And he was quick to react. Sunset. Played back in. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. And the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that is masterful defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There will be a throw-in. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shot could be on. Chance! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
That's the throw. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Zico. Bellingham. Sunset. Now it's Barnes. Fiddles it through. Sunset. He's having a go! Hakimi has it out wide and oh, really well taken goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Bale. And here's Eto'o. Oh, important interception. Chance here to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone forward. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Can he get onto this? Big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Somewhat off target. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. He's got full. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the action is back on the way. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Gnabry. That's not going far.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. In with the challenge. Interesting ball. He's got away. Sunset, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Barnes really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's got to be in here! Great chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Zico, Busquets, and the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Gnabry. Van Dijk tries to clear. He's got the shot away! He scores!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
It's their
dorsal
second
10,
corner of the game.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 21.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
El dorsal 15 se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pedri. Diaz. Diaz.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chance for the header! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? White with the clearance. And it's Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. And now the breakaway. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes left. No way through. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper's dealt with that. Fabian Ruiz, back into the middle. Good spot, he's seen the run. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Eto.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vardiol. Hazard. And he has been fouled there. Pedri. Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Well, we could be a little...
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he cuts out the supply. Zico. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty. 2-0. It's Eto'o! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
Quickly taken. And here's Bellingham. He's got two. Comes comfort. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Has a goal! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danielson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. Neuer is there to clear. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back? Can he finish? It's a good run, that. Great timing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's been picked out, and the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Zico. Rummenigge. And he's certainly... Rummenigge! Another big chance that gets away.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Great hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
That pass isn't the best. Danielson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is good strength. Oh, right place, right time. He's got the shot away! Bale. That's a nicely measured pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Fernando Torres. Danielson, 2 assists to his credit already. There's the hit! He scores! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Conte. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Danielson. Danielson. Look at Danielson! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's half-time here.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
And we're underway again. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Danielson, can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super ball! David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help.
Hits one! Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Picked out, shot a goal! He's kicked it out, just.
Villa completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
David Villa. Now it's Torres. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. It's a quick ball upfield. Bale. Van Dijk.
To Nielsen.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bale. Zico. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Kante. He's found the way through. And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. David Villa. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams calmly anticipates. Fiddles it through. Might be danger here. And the shot! It's a goal! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wilshere is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. Looking to set free a runner. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Bruyne. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the...
Can he finish? Neymar threads one in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
And De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! It's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's De Bruyne. Wilshere.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Wilshere. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann running with the ball. Neymar. And it's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Upamecano gets it away. Thuram. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's having a go! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Neymar. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping. Indonesia have their second corner now. Griezmann, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Deftly away. Shapes to shoot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Wilshere. Neymar. Interesting ball. Koundé spots it and intercepts. He's found the way through. Great ball, and he's in now, the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Messi. Rodri. Now it's Griezmann. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And here's Messi. Upamecano. Dixon. And Upamecano.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Neymar. De Bruyne. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos, and it's Neymar. And here's Griezmann. Wilshere, big chance! Sticks it away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And here's Messi. Messi touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, nice touch. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. Oh, well played. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs...
Chance! Oh, what this time, surely? Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Great chance! And he's there to belt it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Bruyne, there he goes, motoring forward. And he welcomes it in. Well, there's the clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's in, surely! Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Xavi. Substitution in progress.
Rummenigge. No, it's not getting there. Danger averted for now. Messi. Ribéry. Van der Vaart. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Decent progress down the left. And it's Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Zico.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Messi. That is good alertness. Now it's Zico. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Eto'o. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kubo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zico. Time added on 4 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Dixon. Ribery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale is flagged offside. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Zico. And that's gone loose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He can run onto that. He's Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Interesting. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. And it's Hullet. And he was quick to react. Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! Messi. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. And here's the chance to counter. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely feet. Manchester United have a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. And it's Eto'o. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way. There's the hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello everybody.
Some first half thoughts?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Suarez. Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now this could be a chance. That's a little off target. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Suarez. It's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale. Bale. Keeper's ball. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. Eto'o. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, nicely intercepted.
This match was
Busquets.
71,898.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Luis Suarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Substitution for Japan.
There's a
9.
defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Number 10.
Now it's Bale.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 99.
Japan
Eto'o.
are looking to go forward now.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Costa
Number
Curta.
77.
Hazard. Now there's a fine ball.
Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. Good, strong midfield running here. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chooses to go, and again! Great reaction! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bigo plays it short. And the cutback. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And That is as far as they're going to go. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Platini. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. And here's Eto'o. And the ball's come loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he put it away? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, great ball! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Great hit! Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nunez. He's had it taken off him. No way through. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eto'o. And here's Cruyff. And here's Nunez. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's a superb pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bastoni, still goalless. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Messi. Well, that's a little loose. Opts to play it back. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Strong running down that left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's had a hit! And he's gone looking for safety.
Footballing with usually identical.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Enyesiri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he thumps it clear. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Darwin. Enyesiri. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cruyff. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Eto'o. And here's Cruyff.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Maldini gets it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos, aim forwards. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end. And
He's had a shot! He's scored!
oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And a goal kick. Mosquera gathers from the goal kick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Messi. Eto'o. Check and claim that. Now it's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. He scores! And this is getting better and better. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos. He's got tall. Good stop. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gives it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Quality ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Indonesia are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. it's Eto'o. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Darwin. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. And that could set him on his way. Oh, Nunez! Cruyff. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Cruyff.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Turns and goes back. Spread it left. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Bellingham.
Bale.
Rodri.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Now it's
Number
Vinicius
4,
Junior.
Van Dijk.
That's tidy.
Number 6, Cannavaro. Coming on the field.
That has earned
Number
a reprieve
18,
for the time being.
Suarez. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have beautifully
Number
policed that
11,
midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedri, a lot of space ahead of him.
Substitutions taking place.
Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So nearly the perfect ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Osimhen, Nunez. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And Messi!
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
is commitment to the cause. Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball, gets his pass away. Pedri, and time is up. In the end then, no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. Now it's Rice. Fernando Torres. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That is a brilliant interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice. Looking for the run. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Fernando Torres. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shot at goal! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Lukaku! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro gets it clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes till the break. He won't be happy with that one. No way through. Fernando Torres. Lukaku. And here's Torres. Lukaku. Cleared without complication. And here's Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute
Conte.
added time.
And that has put paid to that. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's there to retrieve it. Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. Ball swung in. And the goalkeeper's got a good... He's having a go! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Sergio Busquets put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
That's been cut out, well played. Pedri gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's come loose. Lukaku, terrific header! Lukaku finds himself offside. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Lukaku. Chance! Fernando Torres. Offside again. Eto'o is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's in! Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
The attendance
A
for this
reprieve,
match was
albeit perhaps momentary.
71,898.
And here's Lukaku. Maldini tries to clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number 17.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Number 6. Cannavaro.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great
Coming
pick
on the
out.
field,
Mosquera
Bale.
cuts it out.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Pedri.
14. Johan Cruyff.
Or Conte.
Number 2.
Oh, played right into his path. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Lukaku! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. And here's Pulisic. Nice interception, well timed. And that should get the job done. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Looking for the runner. Nice, he's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The goal scorer.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's had it nicked away. Pedri, and he's been shifted off it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri, he can run onto that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
João Neves. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And already we're underway here.
Nice sequence of passes this. Forwards and with intent. Modric. That's a lovely, neat pass. Adams gets across to intercept that. Koundé cuts out the pass. Always onto this. Bale! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Haaland. And he's really put himself on the line here. Besiktas with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Cristiano Ronaldo, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Eto'o. Still goalless. Modric. Yamal. Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Tries the cross. That has been knocked clear.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bale. There's no flag.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi has it in a wide position. Had a shot! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Eto'o. He's looking wide. Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Modric. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's gone loose. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's headed upfield. Could move up a gear here. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Musiala. Musiala! Oh, that's fabulous!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been
and it's been given away. Adams gets it away. Modric, and the counter is on. Yamal, and it's Neymar, done delicately. Haaland, there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Defending was strong and firm. Conte. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cruyff sticks it away. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
The attendance
Oh, and he's through the middle.
72,306.
He cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well read, nice interception. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Belts one. Maldini. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Musiala. Modric looking to run onto it. Busquets. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 13, Modric. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Musiala.
Coming on the field.
Looks a foul.
8,
Yep, referee's given it.
Number 20, Didier Drogba. Substitution in progress.
De Bruyne. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Keeper sees it all the way. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. And the ball's a real chance! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Goes in for the header! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramped, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
Besiktas
22,
have turned to their bench, and we're
Number
going to have
10,
a substitution.
Musiala. Coming on the field, number 23, Beckham.
Looking to
Number
set free a
24,
runner.
Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his
6
teammates
added
were
minutes has been
very
indicated.
annoyed.
And he's managed to get free. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Great chance! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what
And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Eto taking in the accolades. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game at Manchester. The action has already started. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's managed to get rid. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to...
Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now. Cech herring after the ball here. Thuram with the clearance. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a shot!
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Araujo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Totti, and he's on chance! Goal! Manchester United!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. Header! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Big chance! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
There's the hit! Now it's Cruyff, and here's Eto'o, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Done delicately. It's out for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Totti. Now who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Maldini is there to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. And he's in on it, Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Shot could be on. Totti! Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff, good purposeful running this. And the shot! And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Totti chasing after it. And it's Bale. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Totti.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Rummenigge. Looking for the runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's onside. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United go into the lead. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. They're up to 5 corners now. Tries a header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger, a picture of focus and alertness. He's played him through. Neymar, he is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that could set him on his way. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes
Neymar.
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 4.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff.
Substitution in progress.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Cantona. Nice control. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Eto'o, and he's certainly onside here. It's Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. David, can he put it away? Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Davids. And he's picked out the run. Totti! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cantona. And it's Cruyff.
Minutes has been
The ball has
indicated.
bounced loose now. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Mateus. Now the finish! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's got full. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So now the difference is 3.
And that will be it. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Hello, attendees.
So what do you take away? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. And it's Vieira.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And the pass is intercepted. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a good... They just took too long getting forward.
Rummenigge simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shevchenko, Rummenigge. That is great defending, so alert. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard makes the interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's hit and the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Neymar, Cruyff.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shevchenko. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot at goal! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And now he has two. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Gullit. And he welcomes it in. He's in here! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Right, Shevchenko. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Cleared without complication.
Right, Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Maldini.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Milan have their second corner now. He gets big, and it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
looking
di
wide.
recupero.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Busquets. It's a good ball out wide. It's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maldini. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Figo. Roberto Baggio. He's played him through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Shevchenko. Rummenigge.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Vieira. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Vieira. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. That's the throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, numero 7, Messi.
Pull it.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 10.
And he's on his way.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Cruyff.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. And the finish! He's got it all! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the